Hey guys, and welcome to my top 10 tips for living the life of your dreams using the law of attraction. Number 1, meditation. Meditation is just so important. It's something I never used to do too much of, and nowadays that I'm actually employing meditation, I'm able to just dissolve all my angst, all my worry, any stress that I have, which is taking me out of alignment of living my dream life. And by just quieting the mind and letting that all dissolve away, I also sometimes receive tips or divine insights, you could call them, where it just, you know that you're being guided, you know that anything that you was worried about, there's the answer there that comes in meditation sometimes, and you're then able to realign yourself to be living that dream life that you're looking for. Point number 2, living in the present moment. I think, living in the present moment is just so important, because there's been many times where, if I just go back to myself here, and this affects us all, that you're happier once you get over there. That person that you're looking for, he, she is over there. The dream job that you're trying to get, it's over there. All the happiness lies over there, and nothing lies here. But you don't realize that when you get over there, you're just as unhappy as to when you was here. So, living in the present moment and being here now, this is where the energy is. This is where the empowerment is. This is where you'll find all the joy that you're looking for. And if you can just realize that, being here now and being happy and just doing the things that make you happy right now, it's just so important. It's just so powerful. So present moment, most definitely. Point number 3, pulling in a parallel reality. Now, what do I mean by that, pulling in a parallel reality? Well, I think with law of attraction that you're able to imagine anything that you want to experience or have or be with. And by imagining it, you're able to also change it as well. So you may see yourself in a future event, or you may see yourself in the future having that which you wish to experience, or being with that person that you wish to experience. And by seeing yourself and feeling what that feels like, and if it feels great, you can adjust it, but if it feels not so great, you can obviously adjust it. But by feeling that future life, that future event that you want to experience, you can then bring that reality into the moment now. By the more that you feel it in your heart, and feel that heart space coming into you, how great it feels, you bring it more into your present moment right now, into this reality. Okay, point number 4, fake it until you make it. Well, fake it until you make it, you're just saying to yourself, I already have it. I already have that which I wish to experience. I already am that which I wish to experience. So whatever it is that you wish to have in your dream life, or you wish to attract into your life, you can say to yourself, I already am it. And by doing that, by faking it until you make it, you're basically saying to the universe, this is what I have, this is what I am, and this is what I want. And you'll find that the universe just knows one word. That's yes. Yes, you can have that. Yes, you are that. And yes, I hear you. So faking it until you make it is definitely an important part of the process of living your dream life and using the law of attraction. Now, point number 5, timing. I think sometimes there is a divine time to everything. So, I say to myself, the universe will deliver to me that which I wish to experience at a time when it's right, at a time when it's the best for me and those around me. Because sometimes, you may be, maybe it's not the right time for other people that you're going to interact with. Or maybe, the timing for when that money is going to come in, there's other things that have got to take place first before you can actually get there. So also you have to say to yourself that if you had it right now, that may be not so good for you, maybe actually pretty dangerous, because you may say to yourself, if you had it right now, if you had just waited a bit, you'd have got to have fill it out a bit more, the experience of that which you were trying to bring into your reality, and you would have changed a few things. But because you've had it instantaneously, you can't do that. So timing is an important aspect of this. Okay, point 6, conduct a manifestation experiment. So what I mean by this is that sometimes when we want to attract something into our life, it just seems too big. It seems like, well, yeah, I want it, but it just seems impossible in a sense. So when you get those feelings, I say to you, just remember what it felt like when you really wanted something in your life and it came to you and you got to experience that whole process of what it felt like. And try to remember that feeling for sure, because that's the feeling you're looking to bring into this present moment. But also, sometimes just try to attract smaller things into your life. Just try some experiments when you're trying to bring smaller things into your life that you wish to attract. And as you build it up from something smaller to something medium to something a bit bigger, you'll see then that you can use those experiments to apply to that larger thing that you feel is a bit out of your reach right now, that you're trying to attract into this present moment. Okay, point number 7, removing mental and emotional blocks. What I would say in this respect is that sometimes we can say to ourselves, oh, this is what I want to experience, and this is what I'm going to have, or that's the type of person that I want to attract into my life. But as we say the things that we want to attract into our life, in the same tone, you damn well catch yourself saying, but I'm not worthy of that. I'm not lovable enough for that. I'm not good enough for that. I can't have that, but I do want it. So when you catch yourself saying these things, these tapes that are playing in the background, just catch yourself out and say, oh, I've just said it, one hand I want it, one hand I'm not good enough for it. Let me just take that back. Let me transform that with a bit of love, and let me just realize that I am powerful, I am good enough for that, and I can have that in my life. Point number 8, taking action. Well, you can't expect it to come to you. If you're going to ask for something to come into your life, you have to take the action. If you don't take the action, well, it's not going to happen. And of course, the quicker you take the action, the quicker you're going to bring it into your life. And sometimes the action may be, you know, picking up the phone, speaking to someone who's going to put you in contact with someone else, you know, going to that networking event where you meet someone who's going to set you on your path for that which you wish to bring into your life, or, you know, interacting with someone in some way that feels the happiest way to do it. As long as you're doing things that make you happy in taking action, then you're on your path. But you can't expect it to just come to you and just turn up to you just because you've, you know, used the law of attraction to bring it to yourself. You have to take the action to bring it into your reality. Now, point number 9, finding and following your heart's desire. So, you know, in the law of attraction, for my truth, you have to be doing things in your life that are the happiest and most empowered for you. So, you know, if you're not doing things that make you happy in your life, then from my own personal experience, you're never gonna attract that which you wish to attract into your life. And I can say this from real personal experience, that there were many times in my life that I was not doing the things that made me happy. And it wasn't until I changed my ways and actually started to do the things that made me happy, just the little things sometimes, that actually I started to have the life that I wanted to. I started to have my dream life. I started to attract the things into my life that I really wanted to experience. Happiness and doing the things that really bring joy it's just so important. Even if it's something you do just for a couple of hours a day, it doesn't matter. Do something that makes you happy today. Now, point number 10, don't be addicted to the outcome. A thing that always happens to us is that we think it has to be a certain way. What we've asked for, the dream life, or whatever it is with the law of attraction that we're trying to bring into our life, we say to ourselves, and this is the way it has to be, it can be no other way, do you hear me, universe? And actually what the universe says back sometimes is that I actually know what's better for you. I'm going to give it you in a different way, in a different aspect that you could never have envisaged, but because it's come into this form, it will be even more happier, even more empowered, even more loving to yourself. Well, I hope these facts have helped you out, well, these top tips have helped you out a little bit. I really appreciate you watching this video, and just please do subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. And I'll just say to yourself, remember, be good to each other, be good to yourself. Remember, you're amazing, and until next time, I'll speak to you soon. Peace.